double whammy. Fire emoji.
Oh, yes.
I've been super into saying fire.
Mmm.
And the fire emoji.
Fire emoji is lit.
Like, instead of writing fire, I'll just put fire emoji.
Yeah. Reacted fire
Yeah.
emoji.
I like that you can react with your own emojis
I
now.
agree. The other day, I think it was to you, I reacted with, like, this one.
I was just scrolling through the emojis the other day, and I was just like, wow, there's so many good ones.
There are. I feel like I never, like... I like sleep on them, you know, because
Yeah.
I'm not just sitting there like looking through new ones. Like I just use
I
the
know.
ones
So
I
then
see.
that's why I was, and I was like,
I miss like TikTok era where it was like the fairy comments,
Oh,
where it
yeah.
was like baddie but minus the bad, and then like fairy sparkle,
Fairy.
like flowers, like yes.
I don't know how to use the TikTok emojis, but I want to.
Oh, I swear you just have to do it when they like pop up as recommended or something, like on the bottom.
Because people
Which
are
one
always
is-
so funny with it. Like when they say something and then put the emoji, it's like I feel that emotion
Yes,
now. Like
yes.
they're
Oh my
like I
God.
really like the TikTok emojis.
No, literally.
Okay, hey gang.
Hey.
What's up? Oh, we also have to talk about Disneyland. We didn't plan that.
Yes. Wait, I literally like put some Disney talking
Oh,
points
perfect.
in my notes.
We're
Yes.
gonna recap our week for you as we always do, but I'm warning you that I'm low energy today. Sorry, we had quite a weekend.
We did.
and I had an even quieter because you didn't go out one of the days that I went out.
I had a break after Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have a lot to recap.
Oh yes.
We can start with Disneyland
Okay,
because I
yeah.
know you guys were waiting. I wore the mouse ears last week. You were like, "Why is she wearing the mouse ears?" This is why.
The way we said like we'll have so much content. It was an us day.
Yeah, we actually took a day off.
We
and
just
didn't
wanted
do
to enjoy
anything.
ourselves at Disneyland, and it wasn't even
Because-
it was enjoyable, but like
Okay, yeah, that was like it wasn't my real crash out, but it was just like a mini one I had where like I feel like I ruined Disneyland for myself by going at this age because I was
Yeah.
like, well, then by the end, I'm not like a negative connotation, but like at the end, it was like I don't really have good feelings anymore.
It's like I just wanted to go home,
and then I still have a blister.
Yes,
And I'm like, I'm so old.
Which, like-
but the beginning was so fun.
The beginning was so fun. It's just like also it was like it wasn't even that hot, but it was still hot.
It was like humid.
yeah, it was humid.
Yeah, I just think we're old.
I think we're old too, and
Like I was also like I think I would have way more fun if it was like someone's first time going or if there was like a kid.
yeah,
And like I could see the joy on their face because it's also like I just know Disneyland so well, you know?
right, yeah.
Like I don't even have like the joy of just like being
And
in there.
exactly, and it's like you don't even have the drive because it's like you've been on all
Exactly,
these rides, so it's like
exactly.
when there's a long wait, it's like we just won't go. Like
Yeah,
I've been on it.
I've been
it's
on
just not
it.
Worth.
I agree.
Yeah.
But we still had a good time and we got delicious cocktails.
Yeah, we did, and drank them in 4 minutes.
Yeah, but there were so many youngins because it was their grad night, so then we were just mad jealous of them.
Yeah.
Because like we didn't have a grad night.
No, exactly. And it's just like life back then was just so much simpler.
I know.
Like that would have been so cool. Like
I
going to
know.
Disneyland with your homies, and now it's like, wow, that's kind of like a lot to plan.
I know getting so many people out of Disneyland would
Yeah.
be so hard.
No, literally.
And like driving there too,
yeah,
because it's like if
it
you
would
have
just
more
been
than
like
a
whole
car.
thing. Exactly.
Yeah.
But it's like you're little, like your mom give you $100 to go buy all the food
Mm-hmm.
you want, and like you're here with all your bestest friends. Like
That's
so
like,
cute.
Something that I didn't really realize changed about me so much because in high school, I feel like I rarely had like one best friend. I had friend group.
Yeah.
And like I haven't had a friend group in a really long time.
No, I agree.
Like we like don't have a squad anymore.
Yeah,
And
I
it,
have like a la carte friends that like
Yeah,
hang
it's
out-
like
we
I
hang
could
out
make a
together,
squad.
but it's like that's not the norm.
But yeah, like we don't just have like the group chat that we're texting and like
Exactly.
this many people can go and this many people can't. It's like we form squads, but they're not like our squad, you know?
Yes, and also like it falls through a lot because obviously like everyone's.
Mm-hmm. It makes me kind of
busy.
sad. Like I kind of want a friend group again.
Yeah,
That will be my plot for when I move. I'll make a friend
True,
group.
New York friend group.
Yeah,
You'll be
I'll like
friends.
start class and then I'll be like, so who wants to be in my
Yeah,
group?
who wants to be in my posse?
So basically, I'm starting an entourage.
Yes.
Who wants to join?
Clique.
Yeah, and then we'll have a clique, and then all the professors will be like, "Why do you guys have a group? Like, you guys are 25."
No, and it's like, and what about it? Like, you're just you
Because
want to
these are my girls.
Yes, we're the clique.
Yeah, and also like this is also a mini crash out before we get to actual crash outs.
Yes.
Is we've been talking a lot about like gay community because Pride Month. And then I remember I sent you a TikTok that was like some man clocking people for complaining about being white bisexuals because like, girl, you're not oppressed. And then he was like, just make like you guys need to form community. And then I'm like, girl, I want community so bad. Why would you say that to me?
Said, go be friends with each other. Go talk about it with each other.
Go be friends with some gay people. Like, what do you think I'm trying to do? Like, I'm trying to be friends with gay people. It's impossible. Like, where are they at?
Not in the OC.
Not in the OC. Yeah. So my goals for starting school, you guys can hold me to it, is I need to make the clique.
Yes.
And they have to be gay.
Yes. You're straight. I don't want to be friends. I have enough straight friends.
Yeah, I have enough straight friends. And if I did find a lot of straight friends, we can have 2 separate groups.
Yeah. Can't mix.
Yeah. No. I need to build my community according to this random stranger on TikTok.
Yes, duh.
And I agree, honestly. He helped me. He changed my perspective. And I was like, you're right.
Yeah.
Like, get offline and make some gay friends. And I'm trying.
No, literally.
And I'm also on my new wave of, like, I'm just going to go to so many things. Because, like, you know how, like, we'd get those UCI emails and, like, we weren't going to go?
Yeah.
It's like, I'm going to go.
No, yeah.
I'm going to go to everything.
It's not freshman mentality.
No, I'm going to have freshman mentality of, like, I'm going to everything.
But as you should.
And especially because, as of right now, I don't have a job lined up. So it's, like, that first month, I'm just going to be running around doing everything and trying to find a job and trying to find everything. So, yeah. I agree.
Precisely.
I agree. Okay.
Should we talk about the 3-man at Disney? That's like the only thing I wrote down in my notes.
We should.
Yes, okay.
Basically, when we first got to Disneyland, we went to the Star Wars ride.
Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, Rise of Resistance.
Because it's the best one. It's so fire and it's new.
It's like, no. I do like it because production value is crazy and it's really immersive.
I think
but
it's awesome.
Like as a ride itself, it's like okay.
I think it's better than most of the ones. I think it's the best one.
I just think it's like,
I think it's perfect.
It's like very wow factor.
Yeah. That's what I like to be wowed.
I don't know. I'm just so nostalgia. Wow, you know me.
That's true.
Like, yeah. Like, it's... Anyways, it's really cool because, like, you do feel like you're in the movies.
Yeah.
But also, Star Wars
think it's also
isn't
a
that,
good
like...
ride. Like,
sometimes,
really? like when we went on Space Mountain, I was like, I'm kind of like about this.
It made me like nauseous, but also there was like a lot of
I just remember this being way more lit. So then I was like, this kind of
really, it's like really immersive to me.
On Rise of the Resistance ride, I was like, this is just Liz. I remember.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, basically we got there, and obviously the line is like an hour, no matter what time of day you go. But we were like, we have to do this now while we have our energy.
Yeah.
And so we were waiting in this line, and we perceived this group of people, and we both perceived them, but we like couldn't really talk about them. They were like right there.
Yeah.
No, at first we weren't talking about them. Obviously, we started talking about them.
Really loud too.
Really loud. But like, yeah, our first was like a little whisper.
Yeah.
Because we were like,
at first it was like a 2-man, and then like
because
the
people
rest
came.
of the gaggle came.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And at first I noticed them because all these girls were really small, not in the way of like just short, like they were also so skinny. Like,
yeah,
if I didn't like look at them long enough, I would have thought they were like 15.
Yeah, because also they had like kind of baby face.
They had baby face.
Yes,
and they did like the trendy makeup, and I feel like only kids do that. Like, they had so much.
I was gonna say like Drunk Elephant Girl.
Yeah, they had like the
yeah.
eyelashes, and like they looked really cute.
It's the new like high school baddie.
Yeah,
like,
no,
look,
exactly. They looked so
yeah.
cute, and they had the ribbons in their hair.
Yeah, and
so
they wore like matching. Like some of them had matching ears and shirts.
Yeah, they had like the same shirt.
And then we were like, oh, grad trip, like grad night for your high school.
We were like, yeah, the oldest they could be is like, because Kayla was like, what do you think is up with them? And I was like, let me look for real, because I just noticed 2 of them. And then I saw the other girl's face, and I was like, oh my god, I thought that girl was their mom.
Yes,
because I hadn't seen her face.
No, exactly.
And I just assumed.
Yes.
And then because I saw them, and I was like, they must be with their mom,
right?
They're young.
Yeah.
But then we noticed we became really perceptive.
Yes.
And we were like, oh, there's these men as
yes.
And it was a weird combo,
because the man who was with the girl that like we thought was their mom, he looked like old, like a man.
Yeah, I said that he looked like a mix between like Jack Wright's brother, James Wright, as we came to find out, and Alex Warren.
Yes, and he was like tatted.
Yeah.
But okay, wait. I'm not even talking about him. I'm talking about the other one.
Yeah.
The like one that
That's
looks like
not the girl I thought was
man.
the mom, because I didn't know these two people were together.
Exactly.
So basically, here's the dynamic. There's 3 girls.
We need to give them names.
I don't know their names.
Well, duh.
I don't know where they look like is my point.
Oh, well, I just remember there was like team leader for the girls.
Call them this.
Okay.
So we have 3 girls, and they're all dressed the same.
And they're like squad.
They're a squad. They're all dressed the same. They have the girly makeup on. They have the same shirt. They look really cute. They all have matching ribbons.
Yes.
Then they each have a man.
Yes.
Who's blonde.
Yes.
And then there's a blonde girl.
Yes.
And she looks older. Like if she was with us, I'd be like, she's our age.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that. That's not who I thought was the mom when I first saw them, because I didn't even think these people knew each other at first. I thought they were just a 2 and this was a squad.
Yeah.
And then her boyfriend, who looks so old.
He looks like a man.
Yes.
Like
and was the only
man.
Non-white person.
Yes. No, literally only POC spotted.
Only
like
POC
yes.
Spotted in this group, which also gave high school to me.
Yes.
Because I'm like, how could you be in college and have one person of color friend?
No, literally. Like, girl, that's what I'm saying. But anyways, yeah. So then and then these 2 little boys came, and they looked really young.
Yeah, so at first, it was just one blonde man who looked old.
The tatted man,
and the 3 girls that were twins.
Yes.
And I think this other group, but the couple.
Yes.
But I didn't perceive them.
Yeah.
The older looking couple.
Yes.
But I didn't perceive them.
They were like in front of them in line, but they stood like farther.
Yeah, because it was before they started playing the game.
Yes.
So they weren't talking to them.
Yes.
So then, then the squad comes in, and they look like boys too.
Yeah.
Because they were also kind of short.
They gave like a high school.
They gave high school. Yeah. But then we were like, okay, like maybe it's like, at first I was like, maybe it's like a brother sister duo.
Yes, like friend group, and then they invited big sis come with us.
Because I was like, maybe these 3 girls are sisters, so like one's the oldest, one's the middle, one's the youngest, and like the oldest girl, maybe she's in college. Yeah. So then like their mom doesn't have to be there, or maybe they're like all in high school and like their mom just didn't want to go on the ride. You know? Yeah. But then when it became a 3-man,
no, because then I was like, why are they talking to man with full sleeve? And like, we were like, why what happened?
Like the tables turned really fast. Yeah. And this other man had like a full beard.
Yes. No, literally.
He had facial hair, and this other girl was just wearing all black. Like they were all dolled up for Disney, and she was just wearing all black.
Yeah. And then we found out they were together, so then we were like, ooh, she didn't get the memo. Yeah.
Yeah. And then like obviously
heads up,
they start playing Heads Up, and they start joining. Yes. But like Miss Blonde girl like doesn't seem.
She wasn't really into it.
She's just kind of like
like when it wasn't her turn to do it.
Yeah, she would just like she would just
do her
maybe
own thing.
like take a little peek.
Yeah.
And I was just like, okay.
But she wasn't that into it.
Yeah. And then obviously as time grew and we noticed more, we had to keep discussing. Then we noticed that the girls all had tattoos.
Yes.
But
so we were like, oh, so they
all have to be 18.
Yes.
Like, I mean, yes, theoretically you could get a tattoo when you're not 18, but that's pretty
But what
rare.
are the chances?
Yeah.
That, like all of them got their parents to be okay with it?
Yeah, more likely they're and it was so the 18-year-old because it's like literally like fine line tattoo. Like that
dainty,
we have. Like literally the tattoos
like
that
your
we
first
got.
Tattoo, yeah.
Like that's what you get when you're 18. So then we were like, okay, they're 18. Mission accomplished.
Yes. Yes.
But then we're like, but who is this guy?
Yes, and then we started like making up like lore for them.
I think we clocked them. So if you guys are watching this, let me know.
Let me know in the comments.
My original headcanon, and then Kayla add what you added, is that these 3 girls that were all dressed the same live in a quad.
Yes.
And they have some roommate that they hate.
Yes.
So she wasn't invited.
Yes.
Like maybe they knew each other from high school already.
I think they're sorority sisters.
Or that.
Yeah.
So it's like they all like had a common denominator, and then obviously like there's very rarely triples in college. Like there's always like a quad. So like they just have some roommate they hate.
Because also the triple is like the janker version.
Yeah. So it's like they wouldn't live in a triple. They would live in a quad with their own bathroom.
Exactly.
And so they didn't invite their boyfriend, their roommate that they hated.
Roommate.
So they just all got ready together.
It's like 4th roommate is like unaffiliated. And they're all like AFEs or something.
Yeah, exactly. Like the other girl, like she goes home on the weekends.
No, literally.
Like she was like not gonna
she's
come to
top
Disneyland.
bunk, and like she like eats her like in the dining hall alone. Yeah.
And she like comes home really late at night, and it's like,
yes.
Where were you?
And then it's like mysterious.
Yeah,
and then she's like gone at the crack of dawn. And it's just like, okay.
Yeah,
exactly.
Okay. Yeah. And then Kayla decided that these men must be frat boys.
Okay, because the tatted one, like full sleeve, like in my headcanon, these 3 girlies are freshmen.
Right.
And then there was like one guy, one of the littler boys that we thought was young. He was definitely with one girl.
Yeah, because he was being coupled at Disneyland.
Not
they
team
were being
leader.
Touchy.
Yes, with the other.
Not team leader, just some other girl.
Brunette girl. Because there's 2 brunettes and 1 blonde. And so he was with other brunette girl for sure. So then now there leaves the boy who mugged the least, and then like big, like old,
big men.
Yeah, and then like big looking man with a sleeve. And then,
but his tattoo, we also grew to notice, looked fresh.
It did look fresh because I was like, is that like a temporary tattoo?
It's like he could have been relatively young.
Yes,
but just looks kind of old.
Because some people are just like
some people just look kind of old, especially like a boy.
Yeah,
so I could believe it.
But then my headcanon, because obviously they were being like Rizzy and going after like Miss Team Leader. Like everyone wanted Miss Team Leader, and both the girls wanted this man with tattoo. And then in my headcanon, I was like, okay, he's like a 2nd year or 3rd year Pike, specifically
Pike,
a Pike. Yes, and then he's trying to get at Team Leader because she's Team Leader and she's a freshman. Duh, part of the appeal. But then there was like this other blonde girl who was also trying to get with him, and then our headcanon was that like they made out at a party once, and ever since then she's been like insufferable. But in a way where she's like, no, we're just casual, like we're just friends.
We're just friends. It wasn't like that.
No, exactly. But then like, cause like like when they were playing Heads Up, like she would be looking just at him, like literally eye
and
then like also like
she was being so stupid, and I'm like, don't be stupid to get a man. Like I know you're not this dumb.
I don't like because they were like King Julian, and then she was like Gorilla. And then there was something, they said the man who made Apple, and she said Jeff Bezos? Which like,
and she would say it like so confidently, and that's why I thought she was like,
and then she'd be like, guys.
Yeah, guys, I just don't know.
Which, I don't know, maybe she just genuinely didn't know, but.
No, I think she's being pick me.
Yeah, because Team Leader was like so nonchalant to the man.
Yeah, okay, this was also my headcanon, is so they live in their dorm, right? And then these 2 blonde boys that looked exactly the same, that were shorter.
Oh, yeah.
I think they were also roommates.
Yes.
Okay? And so they maybe lived down the hall.
Yes.
And one of them started effing the other one, so then
and then they would always boyfriend girlfriend, kind of.
Okay, sure. So maybe they're a situationship.
Situationship.
And then they just like, obviously when they first started hanging out, it was like, come with me, come with me. So then they had to like go with,
and then he had to bring his homeboy.
And so he had to bring his homeboy, and then they didn't have another one because they're just a double. So they were like, I don't have another one, so they had to invite these 2 men from their fraternity. Who
literally
we attribute as these older ones, who maybe are their bigs.
Okay, no, because I definitely think Tatted Man was one of the little boys' bigs, and then that other man, he's giving like Pike alum or something.
He's not an alum. He was not that old, but he was definitely older. And then this girl that he had with him is just his girlfriend that they don't know.
Like
they've never met her.
No, exactly.
This is like his friend group, but like not really, because he just knows the guys.
This is just like his brothers. They're not.
He knows the guys, and he's good friends with his roommate, tall blonde tatted man. And then that guy knows these kids because he's super involved in his frat. So he was like, okay, do you want to come to Disneyland? And he's like, yeah, can I bring my girlfriend? And they're like, yeah, duh, we're running a 3-man, so it can be 4.
Exactly.
And then boom, we just watched them run a 4-man.
Literally. And like, the whole time we were just like, we kept gagging because we were like, look what they just did. Like, this confirms it. Because finding out that there was like a core like situation that really changed everything. So I was like, okay, so this one and this one are out.
They looked so much alike that Kayla literally thought we watched them cheat.
No, I was like, I saw him touch a different girl's butt, and then I was like, okay, wait, maybe I saw wrong.
Maybe that was the same one.
Yeah,
they were all wearing the same
twinning. Like, I'm sorry, I couldn't tell them apart from the back.
Same height. Like, how do you even find friends that are that much like you?
No, I have no idea. But also, there are those friend groups where it's like everyone looks the same.
That's why they're all in AFD. Like, you clocked their tea.
Like, yes. And then, like, because I think Team Leader and, like, Pike Man, it's like, my headcanon is like, she's not putting out, and that's why he wants her more. Like, every time they're at a party, they flirt, and then she's like, I have to go.
I was also under the, like, impression that another possible outcome could have been that, like, they just secretly both want him, and he's just their homie. So, like, he's just thinking, oh, cool, I'll go to Disneyland with these girls. And not even noticing that there's a 3-man happening because men are so dumb.
But also, like, he knew.
Okay.
Like, I think he knows. As
She
a
thinks
Pike
he
man,
knows.
like, I think he knows.
I didn't know you identified as that.
Like, no, like, I think he knows. And, like, because, like, they all, like, they don't know, but they always fucking know.
That's
like,
true.
They always know something's up, and then they add to it and make it worse
And
somehow.
then obviously I was like being full of ourselves, and I was like, they know we're talking about them, because obviously we're being so loud.
Yeah, but
then I'm
also-
like, they were so invested. I don't even think
They were
noticed
really
us.
into their game.
Yeah,
their
and
little
like they
heads
were all
up.
talking. So
Yeah.
like, why would they assume we were?
Except
talking
for
about them?
Miss Girlfriend, who
I
was
know, who
removed.
was
She was like, I
silent.
freaking hate your friends.
Yeah,
Which, like, I mean, she just did look older than them. Like, maybe
Yeah.
she's fourth year and they're first years, and that is really different energies.
I agree. I think they were just either like they weren't involved in Greek life, so they're just like, why am I here?
Yeah.
Or they're just like older, so they're like, this is kind of silly that
Yeah.
they're like this.
Maybe a little bit of both.
True, they could be both.
Yeah. No, because those three girls, definitely sisters. Or, like you said, like, flyers on the cheer team.
No, I was like that. Like, I'm like,
'Cause
why are they
were
all so
tiny?
small?
Yeah. And, of course, all the flyers were besties.
Yeah, and I was like, maybe they're all flyers on their cheer team, because
Yeah.
literally, what is this? And yeah, our final consensus is that they're freshmen.
Yes.
They're going into their sophomore
Yeah.
year.
Yes.
And then the other ones are older,
Yeah.
we think.
Tattered Man's got to be, like, a little bit older.
Maybe.
I think. Just a little
What if he's like from out of state, so he's like older, but he's like not?
Oh,
He's in the same grade, but he's
year,
older. That's possible.
I could see that. Just like for some reason, like I'm really sticking with like the Pike
I like
theory.
this too. I
so
like
then
the
I'm
Pike
like, he's
theory.
a third year going after a freshman.
Classic,
Like I don't
honestly,
know.
classic.
Right? Like it's just canon. Like what are the chances?
It just
not?
sucked because then they ruined like our whole day, because every time we were in the lines, there was no one as interesting.
Yeah, everyone else was just like, bruh, someone called you ma'am.
No, literally, like
yeah.
someone like pushed through me and was like on the phone and was like, "Excuse me, ma'am," like so loud.
Yeah.
So I didn't think it was to me.
Yeah.
Because why would that be to me?
No.
And I turned and like we made eye contact, and then I was like, and I
She said,
gagged.
I'm ma'am.
And then I was like, they just ma'amed me.
yeah.
And then they heard me.
Yeah.
So then they were like, "Oh my god, I didn't mean to offend you." And then I was like, I just thought it was weird. Like,
Yeah.
I've just like never been called ma'am.
It's also just like okay, that like I understand like you meeting up with your friends, like you're gonna cut, but there was 11 of them guys.
No, and they kept doing it.
Yes.
Because then their friends, because it was their grad night, and like for sure they had the shirts. we didn't make this up.
we thought they were like middle schoolers.
No, they
because
looked
they
so
looked
young.
really young.
Well, it's also, this was their plot, is like their thing didn't say high school.
Yeah.
It said like something school, like that I had never heard of.
Yeah.
And so I was like, is this like a different type of school?
Maybe it's
a different type of graduation.
You know, like the K to like 8 schools.
I know, maybe.
Yeah.
That's why I was thinking middle
Because they have a lot of those like up here.
Okay.
Because like you have to like test in.
Yeah,
and
that's
stuff.
what I
It's,
was
like,
thinking. Is
bougier.
it's some different sort
Yeah,
of
it's
school,
not
because
just
they were
public
not
school,
18.
yeah.
They were so young.
No.
And it's like, obviously we're adults at Disneyland. Like, you're gonna cut us in line. We don't really gas.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine. We're adults.
Yeah.
Like, we're going on kids rides.
No, literally.
But it was just like so crazy that like they had the audacity.
I know, because also if I was doing that,
just kept doing it.
I'd be like, you two cut us because there's 11
Yeah.
of us and 2 of you.
Yeah. And like they were just also like, then there was like awkward tension because I talked shit about them right in front of us because I
Yeah.
thought they were like going away.
No,
like
and then
they
they
just
just
like were
stayed.
rude to my face and then just like stood right in front of me.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
And then they were just like, I mean, obviously, like you're young and like you're on like a like school trip, but there's like no like supervision. So obviously you're gonna like be crazy, duh. But it's
I
like
know they were being so.
but
That's why I
it's,
was
like,
like, they
be a
also
little more
can't be 18
demure.
because they were like whipping the ropes around,
Yes.
and like pushing each other. And I'm like, you can't be 18.
I would have done that at their age too. Yeah.
Yeah, if they're 14, like they can't be 18.
No, like I swear, like it's a K through 8 or something.
It had
and
to
like
be.
they're going
It was like
into
it was
freshman
such a
year.
weird experience. And then it was like near the end of the day, so we were so eepy, so we were just like so gagged that like they were being so
literally,
annoying.
They were like overstimulating
Yeah,
me.
they were.
I was like, I
was
need
so
to stand in a corner
overstimulating.
by
I was
myself.
just like,
because also you're at Disneyland all freaking day. Like
I
Disneyland is
know.
just overstimulating,
and it's just tiring. Like
It
we're
is.
old.
Yes, and like yeah,
And yeah, like we were saying, it's like we don't really care about the rides. Like we're old and we've been on them.
Yeah.
So it's like whatever. I'll wait 5 more minutes for this
Yeah.
group to go. But it's like you guys were really annoying.
No,
me.
literally, and like we were crashing out.
Yeah.
'Cause we were already crashing out because we are like, what do you mean Indiana Jones is like 80 minutes?
and we
like,
also like didn't eat because like Disney food's so expensive. We just ate a bunch of little snacks.
Yeah.
And, like, we had just been standing all day.
And like our head hurt, our feet hurt.
And we didn't pay for lightning lane, so it's like we would just stand for an hour for 30 seconds of like gratification just to go walk across the park and stand for an hour and then occasionally eat a churro. Yeah. And it was like, oh my God.
Have a little frozen banana.
Yeah, it's like we made our life bad on purpose. But like, it was a good time.
It was a magical time.
It was a magical time. Happiest place on earth, so they say.
Mouse.
Yeah. I stand with Mickey.
Yes. Yeah. No, hopefully when I go back, it's like more chill.
Yeah, I think it will be. I know you're going on gay day without me.
I know.
With her straight boyfriend. Yeah. Straight cis white male boyfriend.
Yeah.
And the straight cis white parents.
Yeah. I don't know their tea. Maybe they're queer.
That's true. I actually, sorry to clock them.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have assumed.
No, literally.
We're moving on to crash outs after our magical Disney experience. Do you want to go first?
Sure. My crash out, it's like being sick because I low-key did it to myself because Ty was sick. And like, I hang out with Ty a bunch. Like, I'm going to get sick. But then the main one is just like when we went out on Saturday. And
I know we didn't really debrief you because we got really into our Disneyland story.
Yeah. But basically, we went out on Saturday, which was like part of like your epic bender. But it was just like, I don't know, there's just been a lot going on this week.
Wait, pause your crash out. I'll tell you guys. So
okay, yes.
We went to Disney on Wednesday, and then Thursday my sorority did their senior bar crawl, which I attended, and then Friday I threw a function at my house.
Yes.
And then Saturday we were like, we need to like go out like from my house one last time with one last crawl. And some people fell through, but I did realize that was like my dream lineup.
Was the goated squad.
Yeah, like I was really like, this is actually perfect. And we all said that like in the morning we were like, that was like perfect group because it was like genuinely all of my best friends and like we all hang out and we are the people that I always go out with.
Yes.
So I was like, it's like this never happens.
Right? Yes, because it's always
there's always filler people.
Yeah, like or it's like not everyone's there at once because it's like I haven't gone out with Abby. Yeah. And then it's like Allie's kind of
like,
rare. I'm kind of
rare. It was like
rare.
all my roommates and then my two friends that are like basically my roommates.
Yes.
Where it's like I see them so much. And then I'm like, this is like such perfect lineup.
Yeah, and no filler people.
No filler people. Yeah. And like we all like genuinely know each other and genuinely like each other. Like we weren't just like randos.
That's why.
Because normally if we're all in one place, there's filler people. Because it's like a big thing.
It's a big squad, yeah.
So it was like perfect level, like only 5 people.
Perfect
squad.
Yes.
Like fits in a car. Wow.
See, this is why I'm sad that I don't remember anything.
Yeah. Get to the crash out.
Yes. So basically, also like we like I don't know because I thought we were being responsible. Like we pre-gamed. I don't even think we went that crazy. Like it was literally just like the 5 of us sitting like around your table.
Yeah, because we wanted to go early because now it's summer, so we're like it's gonna be crowded.
Yes.
So
and it was like we started the last our week of school.
Yeah.
So it's like everyone's gonna.
We started our pregame at like 9, and Allie wasn't here yet because she lives kind of far.
Yeah, and she was like doing something too. Wasn't she?
So we like all we had was shots. Like all I bought was vodka.
Yeah.
And then we had 2 White Claws left in the fridge. Yeah. So I drank the White Claw to start because I'm like, I can't just drink a shot. Like I'm going to throw up everywhere from this bender. And then we all took a shot before Allie got there. And then it was like, I swear, maybe 1, maybe 2. Maybe 2 shots.
Oh,
before Allie got there?
I was thinking we did like 5 total.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Because then when Allie got there, we took more.
Yeah, but I feel like Allie took like 2 shots.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like I feel like we did like maybe 3 and then like 2 with Allie.
But we were also taking like babies.
Yeah, they were like half full.
Yeah. And like we have cute little shot glasses. Like it's not like when you go to a bar and they give you that cup.
Like a double.
Yeah. So it's like it really was not that like, and that's like, yes, I understand that seems like a lot of alcohol, but like I go out often.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we
like
kind of
that's the amount I would drink on a regular basis.
Well, yes. Well,
in my opinion, if I was gonna go out to the bar and I didn't want to buy drinks, I think that's as much as I would drink.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like from 9 to 2, like 5 drinks. That's like right.
Yeah.
That's like so chill. I don't know. Anyways, carry on.
Yeah, so we pre-gamed and then like we got in the Uber and usually the Uber is like very telling, but I don't even remember feeling that drunk.
I didn't either. That's what I was thinking.
Also, I think like Allie was right because then I was like, when she got there, I remember I told her, I was like, I feel like I've taken so many shots, but I don't feel anything. And she's like, it's gonna sneak up on you.
She did say that because I also
think it
felt
did.
that. but I felt like a little bit drunk, so I just thought I was at a really good level because it kind of started to hit me. So I was like, oh, yeah, this is lit.
Because I
didn't think I was drunk. So then when I went outside, it was kind of starting to hit me. I remember I felt tipsy, and then when I went outside, I kind of started feeling a little bit drunk, and I was like, oh, perfect. Like, now I can go out.
Yes.
And, like, dance.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So then we get to the first bar. Shout out Blue Bee.
Yes, we love Blue Bee.
No cover, which was like beautiful. But I guess that's because there wasn't anyone playing.
Yeah, there wasn't a band, and there's always a band. That's like their whole point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so no one was dancing. Everyone was just standing around.
And then obviously, like, I don't know, I was like, I don't feel drunk. And then I was also like, it's our last night out, like, let me buy me and my girl a drink. So then I go to the bar, and then I'm like, let me get a lemon drop and an espresso martini, because I know what the girlies like. Because also, I was like, we do not, like, this is like, we're, like, our last going out. Like, we deserve better than a vodka soda.
I agree.
Like, we deserve a little treat.
Yeah.
It's also martini.
And it was like, we were just going to sip on it.
Exactly. Like, I was like, yeah. And then, like, I feel like that took a while. And then,
because since no one was dancing, the bar was just so crowded. Yeah. Everyone was just standing around. Yes. I didn't like talk to anyone, but it was so crowded. And I was just like, what is going on?
And then like I finally got our drinks, and then all of a sudden, like, we're just me and you are on the dance floor, and we're dancing
because our friends went to go pee.
See, I didn't know this.
Our friends
so that makes me think that I was actually drunk.
We wanted to dance, so we danced, and we were the only ones on the dance floor. And then I remember
I was dancing crazy.
I was too.
Like, I saw your video, and I went, oh.
I was like, why? I was like, I have to pee. Why didn't I go? So then we just went into the bathroom with them.
See, like, I think, like, I don't remember that.
Like, we just, like, cut this whole line of people because our friends were in there. Oh, and I was like, well, I have to pee, so I'm just going to go in. Yeah, so we went in.
I have no idea.
I don't know. Because then after that, nothing.
See, after that, I remember we went up to the roof. We found a squad of men. For some reason, I was saying that we were from Florida. For some reason,
I do remember that.
Allie was going to med school at Harvard in Boston. And then
everyone cheered, but then no one bought her drink. Lame.
Yeah. And then for some reason, we left all of a sudden. I just remember, like, we made a beeline. And then that's when, no memory. I don't remember walking to Woody's at all. I don't know what we did in Woody's.
I don't remember being in Woody's.
No, because that was bothering me the next morning, because I was like, we went to Woody's, but I was like, were we in the dance floor? Were we outside? Were we at the bar? Were we in the bathroom? And then I was like, I don't even remember showing Fernando my ID. Was Fernando even working? I don't know. I don't know. And then, what do you mean me and Abby had a photo shoot? Oh my gosh, critical moment that no one remembered. Apparently, I don't even know who found
must have been Hannah.
Okay, because in the video, like, the video didn't show much, which is why I'm like,
I know.
We need a TV show so I can watch
this. I know. Because I want cameras following me around.
Someone, like, found, like,
a water cup, like, filled with Baja Blast.
But, like, wasn't there alcohol in it, or was it just
so? It was just a water cup.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because
I think in the video we thought there was.
Yeah,
but there definitely wasn't. Because in the video, like, we're holding the clear plastic cup that they gave you at Taco Bell.
Yeah,
and I just know someone went and they got a water cup and they filled it with Baja Blast, and then their Uber came, so they left it on the floor.
Yeah. And then for some reason we picked it up and started drinking it.
But that's what I'm saying. If I was that drunk that I don't even remember walking, like, leaving the establishment and walking to Woody's, there's no way I noticed a Baja Blast cup.
That's also what I'm saying.
I couldn't have picked it up.
But also, like, I had a whole photo shoot and I didn't know I did that. Like, and I genuinely, like, I've never had this either. Like,
and I swear, like, this might seem like a lot of alcohol to the viewers, but I swear I have drinking way more than this.
I swear I have too.
Never.
And then I won't even be that drunk.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've never had this, like, experience where I don't remember. Like, I don't remember leaving Blue Beat. The last thing I remember is us talking about Tallahassee, and then I know no memories. I just seen the video of us walking with the Baja Blast.
I don't know.
And we were drinking it.
Yes.
And someone was like, we found this on the floor, and we were all drinking it.
Yes.
And, like, Abby took a video.
Like, I can't even tell you if it was crowded, if there was a line. Did we wait in line?
I don't know.
I don't know.
And then Allie was like, yeah, I don't even think we went outside. I think we just danced. And then this is also my problem, is on Thursday, I also went to Woody's, but no one was there. Sorry, guys. Because people don't really go to Woody's on Thursday.
Yeah.
But it was a Saturday, so I assume it was poppin'.
Yeah.
But I can only remember what it looked like Thursday, because Thursday I was way more conscious.
Yeah, no.
So I don't even know
we went in the bathroom in Woody's. Like, I didn't
until I saw the picture.
I don't remember peeing or, like, needing to pee. But then I was like, but I don't remember the photo shoot, and I did that.
And like, surely we danced at Woody's. Like,
according to Abby, we danced we with were a group there. Of men.
Yeah,
like, that also scares me because I don't want to dance with a group of men. I have a boyfriend. I was like, should I don't want to dance with anyone.
No. And also, like, I feel like I have a timestamp or something of the photos, right? Because us and Woody's was at 11.
That's because also I'm like, maybe it was empty. Okay, also at some point I texted Ty and I was like, pick me up, and I don't remember doing that.
And you left before we went to Malarkey's. Can you pull up your timestamp?
Of what, the text? Because it was on Snapchat, so it's gone.
Okay.
Because like I just remember like
it was 1 minute later.
I like don't remember asking to leave because I don't know, I don't remember anything. And then we had like a whole conversation about like my roommate's cat, and I don't remember that. And then I just remember like I started to remember like when we were leaving Woody's, I said bye to you guys in the Malarkey's line, and then I like ran.
Oh, you walked with us to Malarkey's?
Yeah, I walked with you guys to Malarkey's because Ty was parked in like the Chipotle Pabs parking lot. So then I was like, I remember like I sprinted to his car, and I think that's why my ankle hurt running in cowboy boots.
Because, okay, here's also the problem, guys, is we took a video on my phone, and I didn't post it, so I don't know why I took it. Yeah. But we took a video, and you weren't there, so I just assumed you didn't go to Malarkey's with us.
Yeah.
And we were like, we're at Malarkey's, even though I hate this place, because duh. Yeah. And everyone was like, it was your idea.
Yeah, we're just so out. Like, okay, here's my headcanon.
That's like, this is why this is my crash out of them.
Yes. Like, why do you want to go to Malarkey's?
Because I think I've said this on the podcast before. I hate Malarkey's.
No, I hate
Woody's
it too.
is my favorite bar.
Yes.
And I only don't like it when
it's like
there's
empty.
no one there or it's op salad. And Allie was like, there was no ops. And I remember there being people and we were dancing. And Woody's always has good music. So I was like, what happened to me? Like, was I possessed? Because why would I want to leave my favorite bar on a perfect night our last night ever going there, but to go to a place I hate?
It's also like, I remember when you FaceTimed me when you guys were debriefing, Hannah was like, you kept saying, I can't be in this place anymore, and that's just so
why
funny.
would I say that
like, yes,
about my favorite bar?
No, but here's,
I know, and then me and Hannah got in a fight at Malarkey's,
and it's like caught on film.
She was like, you wanted to come, and then I was just like,
I know, you started coming for her. You were like, you always want to come here, and it sucks, and I always say that. And she was like, you wanted to go here, and I was like, oh my god. And then you could see Abby trying to like, she's just a country girl, she just likes the music, like, anyways, like, it's so funny.
Yeah,
but like in my head, like, I feel like you said something about Malarkey's, and then I was like, I need to go home now. Like, I feel like that must be why, because I don't even remember
I was
wanting
like,
to leave.
Why would I want to leave? Like, I don't remember.
Because also like it, like, I skipped the part where it's like I feel way too drunk. Like, I just went from like drunk to like blacked out. Too, like, there was never a point where I was like, I need to go home.
That's why, like, when I'm drunk, I often smoke cigarettes. Sorry, Mom, if you're watching, because when I start feeling really drunk, I'm like, I just need a different oral fixation.
Yes.
And then I'll smoke a cigarette. And then I always feel better. But I never even wanted to smoke because I never even felt drunk. Like, I literally felt normal going out drunk. And then literally when you offered to buy me a drink, I was like, sure, I could drink a drink. And we're pretty responsible. Like, we're not just going to be buying drinks so that we're like yakking in the bar.
No,
like,
exactly.
If we thought we were too drunk, we would not have bought a drink.
No, because also money doesn't grow on trees. Like,
so it was like, I guess it really just snuck up on us, but it was so much later.
And also,
like, our shots were spread out.
The way it happened to everyone in the group.
Everyone.
Like, that's what scares me, because I'm like, what?
With fresh vodka I just bought.
Yeah.
Like, it's not also, like someone could have spiked us.
Like, I watched the lady make the drink at the bar. Like, I bought us the drinks. Like, not some rando.
And that was the only drink.
Yeah, I don't know. I hit someone's vape. Was it a Fen vape? Like, I don't know.
I didn't hit anyone's vape.
Yeah. I just like remember, I feel like I must have been like staring at her or something, because he was like, you can hit it. And then I remember I hit it and I passed it to like the whole squad. I was like, Allie, Hannah, like, go for it. No, but that was my crash out, because also like apparently I just fell asleep on the car ride home, and then I went back to my house, and then when I woke up, like, I woke up at 4 a.m. and my window was still open, which, like, I don't like doing because I live on the bottom floor.
Yeah.
And, like, I just have trauma with people breaking in through open windows. And my sliding door was, like, open this much. And then that just, like, really freaked me out. And then also, like, nothing bad happened to us, thank God. But it just made me, like, scared, because I was like, how do you not remember, like, that whole chunk of time. Like, that's not
I know.
okay.
And it was like a mass hysteria. Like, no one really remembers because when Ali like left, I had FaceTimed her, and then she was giving me a little bit more. I think like since we were all talking over each other, she wasn't really saying anything.
True.
But she does remember being at Woody's, and she remembers dancing, and she thinks it was crowded, and she doesn't think we ever went outside.
Okay.
But that's like it.
Okay, because also
that's
like
all she said.
I'm not even like trying to be Claro shade right now or anything, but like I remember when we were leaving like Malarkey's, like Abby was like being like extra sweet to me, and she's like, I really don't want you to go. And then in my head I was like that is nice, but then I just remember being like, why? And then I'm like, well, we had a whole photo shoot, like maybe we like really bonded that night or something, and I just don't remember, because I was like, why is she so like hung up on this? Like, I'll see you again, girl, like I'm at your house like so much, because I was like, why is she so sad? But then I'm like, we had a whole photo shoot, like I don't know what else we did.
I can't believe you also like you having a photo shoot is so confusing to me, because Ali was taking a photo of you and Abby. So
and
where
why
was me
I
and
going like this?
So where
I never do
where
that.
was me and Hannah?
I don't know.
Like, why were you guys outside the establishment? And then Ali was like, you were probably talking to Fernando.
True.
And then I was like, I just don't even remember seeing him.
You're always like first in line when there's Fernando, you know? Like, we gotta start with Harper.
Yeah.
You know? So maybe you guys like went inside. But also, I went to the bathroom with you. I know. And so did Abby.
I know.
So I don't know. You guys just didn't want to be in the picture? Or were we mean and we were like, no, just me and Abby photo shoot?
Maybe we were just talking to Fernando. We didn't even notice you guys were taking pictures because we were drunk.
I don't know. I didn't know that happened. You said that and I went, what?
They're really high quality photos.
Yeah,
like, it looks like an actual photo shoot.
Just like, I don't know who suggested that, but like if it was me, that's really out of character. Because I swear,
I think everyone involved is out of character. That's why I think it's also insane.
Yes.
Like if anyone was gonna be like, take a photo, it's me.
Yes,
and I wasn't in it.
And if anyone was to say, let's go to Malarkey's, it'd be Hannah. Yes.
So it's like, what happened?
I don't know. We like swapped bodies with each other.
Maybe it was Freaky Friday.
No, literally. And then like.
Maybe that's why Abby was crying, like she was me.
Yeah, like I don't know. And also, you fell in the street apparently. Like what happened? Like how do we not? Like this is what I mean.
Apparently, I was walking on a curb and like this group of people were coming towards us, and I started falling off the curb, and she pushed me back in.
Oh my god!
She was like, "Watch out!"
Oh, whoa! Was this when I was there?
I have no idea.
Yeah, like I wish I knew.
But like my ankle hurt in the morning, and it looked swollen, and I was like, maybe it's when I fell in the street.
Yeah. What? No. So the moral of my story from this is that like, I'm not drinking anymore.
Actually, like
I'll have one cocktail.
I always clowned on my friends when they were like, I'm never drinking again. I just have never had a moment like this.
No.
Because normally like, my friends say that because they're like hunched over all night throwing up and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, that's not even what happened. Like, it's not even like the scaries.
This is just genuinely
it's like,
concerning.
Because my drunk was never bad. It's just once I woke up, I was like, I'm in my bed. Like, so many things were so confusing.
There was a lot of questions.
I was like, I'm home. And like, I was just like, that's so scary that I don't remember coming here.
Because it's like nothing bad happened, but something really bad could have happened. And that's what scares me.
Exactly.
So now I'm like,
I don't want to drink for a long
But it really does bamboozle me because freshman year, girl, we
used to drink so much and so much more often.
Yes.
And we were so much tinier.
Yes.
So I'm really confused.
And it's also like blacking out back then was just like you fell asleep. Like, yeah, I would forget some things, but then someone would tell me and it like kind of come back.
Because it's like every time I'm drunk, I don't really remember like conversations. Like I'll remember talking to someone, but I don't really remember what we talked about.
Yeah.
Unless it was like super short or super notable.
Yeah.
But then that's like the extent of my blacking out.
But what do you mean?
Like, what did we even
we blacked
talk
out
about?
like a whole like 2 hour, 1 hour chunk. Like, yeah.
Terrifying.
And it's also crazy to me that like I'm still like functioning. Cause like if I like, cause usually I'll just be tired and then I just knock out and then I just like miss the function.
That's what I'm saying. Cause also it's double scary because when I watched this video of us that I took on my Snapchat when we're at the final bar, so the drunkest we could be, I'm so coherent.
Yes.
Like we're all so coherent.
Yes.
Like no one seems messy. And every time I watch a video of us drunk, it's like so embarrassing.
It's
we're
so annoying.
Loud.
Yeah.
We're like slurring our words or we're just stumbling around or we're just being loud and annoying. And we were talking so normal.
Yes.
And like so clear.
Yes. And that's why I'm like, was there something in the Baja Blast? Like we all drank the Baja Blast and then we all forgot. And then poof,
it's
memory's
like literally
gone.
just
like
forget.
I don't know.
Because also I think when people are this drunk, I always know that. Like, when I've perceived my friends, like, being so drunk that they're missing an hour of time, they've been, like, falling over on the wall, like, slurring their words, acting really stupid, repeating the same thing over and over again. Like, they look crazy.
Yeah.
We looked so
like,
normal.
Usually there's, like, that look in the eyes. Like, but
and
there
they're,
wasn't.
like, sweaty.
Yeah.
It's like we looked so normal.
Yeah. And,
all
like,
of us.
I swear no one was slurring words.
No
like,
one.
Yeah.
And we have multiple videos.
What do I know? What do I know? I know nothing. And that's the problem.
I know.
And that's the problem. So if you guys were out on Saturday and you were at Bluebee and Woody's, and you saw us, comment down below. We need to, like, Abby, hit that man back up and just be like, so what were we like?
Yeah, so how were we?
Because also, I'm sure I was being really annoying.
I know, but we weren't. Like, all our content, we were being so normal.
Yeah.
And every text I sent, because I didn't really text that many people, but every text I sent and, like, I posted on my story and everything was so normal. Like, I didn't spell anything wrong. Like, I didn't take any weird pics. Like, I didn't accidentally post something stupid on the wrong account. Like, I did everything totally normal.
Oh my God, yeah.
So it's, like, that's scary too.
Yeah.
Like, I took that vlog and then I didn't even post it. Like, I knew to not post it.
Yeah.
And it's like, why would I vlog on my Snapchat and then delete it?
No, literally.
And be and be drunk.
Yeah.
Like, if I was drunk, like, that would end up on my main and then I'd be so embarrassed. I'd be like, how did I post on my main story?
No,
it's like, I literally deleted it. I didn't even post it. I just saved it. Crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, that like really reformed us all as a squad. Yeah. Like, I'll have maybe one drink at dinner.
Friday. I know, literally, like, I'm not gonna drink till graduation, and when I do, it's like I'm gonna drink a drink at dinner.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
And then me and my roommates might go to mimosa brunch, so pray for us.
See, that's gonna get you blocked again.
I know.
Because that's unlimited.
But at least it's in the daytime and at one establishment, and then we just go back home.
True.
And go to sleep.
True. You guys are gonna pull up to Woody's and they're gonna be like, you girls were crazy last week.
They're gonna be like, you're not allowed in.
No,
There's a picture of us on the wall.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, you guys can't come.
Shit in the bar. Like, yeah. I'm just like, I just want to know so bad. Like, I just wish I knew. I wish I could tap into that part of my brain and remember. Yeah. Because it's like, not once did I really clock being drunk.
I know.
But I don't know. Because also, I swear, like, we drank a normal amount.
I know.
I've gone out and gotten, like, a drink at every bar before and have been fine.
No, I have too.
Yeah, so I don't know.
And I've also done a way crazier pregame because when I wasn't 21 or when I was freshly 21, I wouldn't buy drinks at a bar.
Yes.
So I would just do a crazy pregame.
Yes.
So that I didn't have to buy a drink.
Yes.
But I literally, like, drank enough where I was like, I could probably get a drink later.
Yeah. No, it was really concerning and like distressing, guys. Finding out the Baja Blast on the floor
even crazier that, was like we all relate, because I just assumed it was from my bender. Like, no, but it was just so low from like so much alcohol in my body.
But see, like, I feel like it'd be reverse. I feel like it'd be even harder to get drunk.
Even crazier.
Yeah. No, it's just crazy that it was like literally all of us don't remember, and it's like we all don't remember like the same part. Like, it all hit us
because
like,
then it also like I sobered back up because everything from like Malarkey's I remember.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's like, why did we? Because also like, how'd you just black out and then black in?
Yeah.
Like, you know, that's really weird.
I don't understand.
Because usually I feel like it's like you crash and then the next morning
and we
wake
got
up.
a drink at Malarkey's.
That's crazy.
We got green tea shots.
That's crazy.
And I remember like most of Malarkey's. So it's like, how did I drink and then get better?
Yeah.
Like,
okay,
I like, woke back up.
Tell me about that, because I wasn't there. Was it a good time? Everything you wished it to be?
Yeah, like Hannah was enlightening me because I didn't really remember. But basically, we got to Malarkey's and the line is crazy, and we started just looking through the line, and we were like, surely we know someone.
Yeah.
Because also it was a different sororities bar crawl, so we were like, we can just weasel in with them. And we didn't really see anyone. So then Hannah was like, I'm gonna start asking people for a lighter, and she asked these people for a lighter. And
oh
they
my
said
gosh,
no.
I remember this story like in the
that was from later. But then they said no, and then we were kind of just in the line, so we just stayed there, and no one cared.
Yeah,
like we just cut like literally more than half the line, and we just stayed there.
Yeah,
and then whatever, we went inside, and I don't really remember. And in the vlog, Abby was like, I'm gonna buy you guys green tea shots. So then we took a green tea shot, and then I remember me and Hannah had to pee, so we waited to the bathroom and we all just went. And then Allie took a pic of my roommates, and I was like, fire. And then we all like went pee, I assume. And then we were talking to the bouncer there, and he wasn't working door, and we hypothesized that he got fired.
Yeah.
And then Allie said she remembers the music. I don't remember the music. She said she remembers dancing. I only remember dancing for a little bit.
I don't remember any songs played.
I don't either.
I know we danced,
I don't
but
either.
like, to what?
That's what I was saying.
To what?
And then someone brought up labs, so I was like, period, let's go to labs. And then on the way to labs, I fell in the street.
Oh.
And then we got our pizza, and then I remember when I got home, I was like literally like licking the ranch up off my fingers. Like I was dipping the pizza, and I was like, the ranch is so good.
It is so good though.
Yeah, that's it.
I just remember in the morning debrief when Hannah was like talking about like the lighters, you were like, I have a lighter, and she was like, I just want to talk to boys. Like that was so funny.
Because it's true, she didn't actually want the lighter.
Yeah, she just want to talk to boys.
True. Yeah, guys, if you have any advice for us about this this terrible time we went through besides sobriety, because we already picked that. Yeah, like that's already our advice is sobriety.
The issue is like it was a good time. I just wish I could remember it. Like it wasn't a bad time. It's just like bad looking.
We have to go to like therapy.
Yes,
they can
like
draw
hypnosis. It out. Yeah, like that's why I'm like, did something really traumatic happen? Like, did we suppress it because of that? Like, I have no idea.
Boss.
Yeah, because like, what are the chances?
Mass hysteria.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what are the chances it hit all of us at the same exact time?
And especially when you said that we all kind of drank different amounts.
That's what I'm saying.
Allie was at the pregame for way less than us. So
exactly.
It's like, why doesn't she remember?
No, because I remember she was like, I'm a lightweight. So then I was like, oh, okay, you're fine. But then she doesn't remember either. And like, I swear,
and Abby's like also pretty responsible. Like she's not really blacking out. So it's like, why doesn't she remember?
Yeah. I have no idea.
Now we're also sharing a hyperfixation because we have the exact same hyperfixation and the exact same crash out. And obviously our hyperfixation is Love Island.
Yes. Okay, yeah. Love Island, like.
Yeah, also, guys, if you haven't watched this, I'm going to spoil it.
Yeah.
And by the time you see this, so much more has come out.
Yeah.
But if you haven't watched the first 6 episodes, I think there's 6, then just turn it off now.
Exactly. But also, like, girl, you're on TikTok, like.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True. But yeah, let's just go through all of our opinions while it's still fresh.
Yes,
because later we're going to have actual tea. And right now it's like mostly just who do we hate?
Yeah, okay. It's like, well, our opinions are kind of more similar now. But in the beginning, like Harper and I had like really different thoughts. Okay, obviously, like Jeremiah is the finest one there.
But he sucks.
He sucks, yes, but it's like face card is so tea, but he does suck. But like literally the boys, I don't like any of them because Jeremiah, he literally just wants to win the money. Like that's all this man wants.
I think
he just wants to win the money. And then Ace, like he's just so sneaky.
Well, okay, the thing is, I do like Taylor, but I just don't like him for me. I don't think he's problematic.
Have you not seen the things where it's like
they think he has a girlfriend? But like if we didn't know that drama, like he's fine.
I think he's just like nothing, and also I hate how he mumbles because the subtitles.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because I don't really like him, but I think that like him and Alandria,
yeah,
I think that they're good.
Oh, I don't know. Taylor, like, he's not bad, but he's not good. He's kind of like a very nothing to me.
Yeah. Also, last season,
don't like.
I liked all of the girls. Like, baddie after baddie came in, and they were all chilling.
Yeah.
I think, like, maybe a few times I just didn't like people. Like, I just didn't like Kayla when she was being annoying. Yeah. And, like, you know, whatever. Yeah. There'd be instances where I was like, you're being stupid to, like a lot of them. But this time, it's like, I really don't really like the girls except for Sierra and Shelly.
I like Sierra, Shelly, and Alandria.
But she's, like, a nothing to me. Like,
really?
I just feel like...
I feel like Alandria, she, like, clocks them really good.
I guess.
Like, she always has, like,
I just think
like,
her and Taylor are just so chillin'. Like, they're both just chillers to me. Like, they just do nothing.
Because, like, I don't know. Like, at the challenges, like, they were doing, like, said I love you the most times. And then she was like, put Jeremiah more in the front. And then she was like, he a little crazy. And then he, like, side-eyed her.
She is
like,
funny.
She just, like, she always clocks them. And she's right. Like, she's right. Yes.
Okay, good point.
Yeah. But, like, Belle Dosh Ah, like, I really didn't like her in the beginning because she's just giving, like, nothing. But also, like,
I just think she's like when Ariana Grande was like in her light skin era. Yeah, like she acts like that. Like she kind of has a black scent. Like I don't
People
really
are
like
saying
it.
that, but I think she's trying to have like the Hawaiian like
maybe
pigeon.
That's what I was thinking too.
Because didn't she move to Hawaii?
But she moved to Hawaii, so it's like she's not from there.
No, yeah, because it was like the cadence at which she spoke. I was like, oh, okay.
It's like also the slang though. Like she doesn't really use Hawaiian slang.
I feel like she's just like. In my head, I was like, she's just nervous, so she's just like sound biting. You know,
she is
because she's so like a lot of them are TikTok coded this season, but it's just like her especially.
That's my problem.
It was like
it's like literally like all of them when they open their mouth, I'm like, what are you saying?
Yeah, but I feel like that's because like they're like nervous and awkward, so they're like they're not having conversations. They're just like reacting to someone speaking. You know,
it just makes me so uncomfortable.
Yeah,
like I literally like react to this show out loud.
Yes,
like I'm like, ew, I hate him, and I'm just by myself in my room, or I'm like, that was so gross, or I'm like covering it with my, and I'm by myself.
Yes,
because it gets me that good. Yes. Like I cringe that physically.
Ty is always like, that's not natural, and I'm like, so real.
I never like it.
No, but
oh, that's also why I don't like Alondria.
The way she kisses
like that.
Yes, I was literally gonna bring that up.
That's why I don't like her.
That's Alandria. You do not need to be starting with
her name just confuses me because it looks like Orlando.
Yeah,
because it's with an O.
Yeah,
so that's why I'm always confused.
Yeah, but Huda, ooh, girl.
I know, and I thought she was gonna slay, and I hate her.
I thought she was gonna slay, but I think it's cause like she's just on the wrong show.
Yeah,
like you know, this isn't what Love Island is about.
I thought I was being too nitpicky because my very first quorum with her is I was like, "You're a young single mom, like." Go take care of your kid. Why are you here? That was my very first quorum because I was like, what do you mean your daughter's your best friend and you're on Love Island? Yeah. Like, you're going to be here for months. Like, where's your kid?
Yeah.
Like, that, like,
it's also crazy because Love Island, it's like a no contact. Like, you can't even talk to her.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. And I think other reality shows are also just like more chill where it's like they're not coming out every single day. Like, you're not like on all the time. Like, just so much, it's just so different. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, you're out here talking about your daughter and how she's your best friend and blah 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 blah, and then what, just like leaving her with your mom for like this long?
Yeah, like I've seen things where it's like she's with her dad or something.
I guess that could be happening.
Yeah, but I just think it's like the no contact. Like, I mean, obviously I'm not a mother, so like I don't really know. I agree. But I just feel like that get a lot of moms. My mom
would never do that.
Yeah, like because I saw some things where people are being like, so like women like aren't allowed to like have fun and like blah blah blah.
But I just think like she doesn't, like, you know.
Yeah, I just think like Love Island is like kind
Love
of
Island
intense.
isn't like she's just having fun. Like she's trying to get famous and like all these things. You know?
Yeah,
like, it's like. I'm not saying she shouldn't have love. I'm saying she shouldn't be on Love Island.
Yeah.
She should go date normally.
No, I agree. Or like, yeah. I just think like...
And that's why I thought I was being too nitpicky with her. But now she's bugging.
Yeah.
So now I'm allowed to bring this back up.
Yeah.
Because at first I was like, oh, she's so cute and so nice. And like, she's really pretty. Mm-hmm. And then I was like... I like that she's a mom. Like, I think like I have different parenting advice, but I'm not a parent.
Yeah.
So what am I?
Yeah.
But then... Now she's bugging, so now I'm like, okay.
I just like her and Jeremiah. Just like I give them so much pretty privilege.
I agree.
Yeah, but like
I know you keep talking about Jeremiah. I hate him.
No,
I liked him for one episode.
He like I love like how Ace like rage baits him and clocks him, and he falls for it.
I
like
know.
that's
I'm
so
starting
funny.
to like Ace now. At first, I didn't like him because I just assumed he was like an F boy, but I kind of like him now.
I think he's like. I don't know, because also, like, I swear to God, he doesn't even want Huda. I swear he just hates Jeremiah because he's hot. Like, because I swear, like, I'm like, if you wanted Huda, you'd be, like, pulling her for chats. Like, you're not allowed to talk to her, you know what I mean? Like, you could still try, even though she's, like, with Jeremiah. But also, I hate them because they're like, we're not closed off. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Like,
I know, because she literally just crashed out and cried. No, they're literally Kayla and Aaron in the way where, like, we all hated them together. Yeah. And then it was, like, just break up. Like, and then them being so obsessed with each other, like, you just thought each other were hot.
Yes.
And, like, I know it doesn't show all their conversations, but no one has had any conversation of substance.
No,
so
literally.
I'm like, what is going on? Like, no one knows anything about each other. Why are you acting like you're married? Like, you're not.
When he, like, brought up, like, or when she told him that she was, like, a mom or whatever, it's like, well, okay, also maybe they cut it out for like her like family's privacy, because I was like, he didn't ask a single thing about her daughter. He wasn't even like girl or boy. He was just like, how many kids do you have? And then like didn't even ask like her name, like, you know, it's just,
yeah, I wonder, I always think about that of like, what did they cut out?
Yeah,
because also like how people, like that one girl that I hated went home, and it's just like, also if I'm gonna date someone, some of my first questions are going to be revolving like your morals and like your political views.
Yes.
So I'm like, do they cut that out?
I feel like maybe.
Or do these people genuinely not ask?
I have no idea. Like, I literally have no idea.
Those are like, if we're on like an actual date, that's like my second date. Those are my topics.
Yeah.
Our first topics are like, oh, do you have siblings? Blah, blah, blah. Where are you from? Blah, blah, blah. Did you go to school? All that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then the second time, it's about morals.
Yeah. No, literally. But I feel like he like found out that she was a mom, and then how he was being like, oh, like that's good for now. Like, I think I think like either he'll really stick with her till the end in hopes that he'll win, because I think he's like, brownie points, I'm with a mom, like they're gonna want to.
No, they're not gonna. If they stay together, they're not going to win, because we don't like them, and also like they're not staying together after. Like it's gonna end, and he's gonna like ghost her.
He's gonna like
genuinely ghost her. Is what I think is gonna happen.
Money.
He's not gonna share the money, and he's going to like straight up like, she's gonna at the reunion be like, I reached out to him and he didn't answer.
I also think, or because you know how like halfway through the season, then it's like America gets like vote to keep a couple safe. Like I think then he's gonna be like, why aren't they voting for us? And then he's gonna jump ship.
True, I could believe that as well.
Because I think he's gonna be like, they don't like us, and then be like, well then why am I even with them? Also, like, not to like shade or like, I don't know, like slut shame, but like they showered together.
I know, I saw that,
and I was like, this is actually Kayla and Aaron. Like, that's crazy.
I agree.
Yeah, no, because I literally like, I swear, like
they always show them making out too, when it shows all the couples and it's like black and white, and it like
when it's nighttime,
it has the nighttime vision on, and then it shows them and it always says their names and they're always making out. And I'm just like, I hate like, this type of relationship.
Are the producers just like cutting all their conversations? Because I'm like, what does she even know about him?
That's what I'm saying, because when she was in her confessional and she was like, I just love Jeremiah, like he lets me talk and like he just listens, and I'm like, so do you talk to him, or does he just listen while you talk?
Like, yeah, I have no idea. But then also another man I hate, Nick. He is just like, girl, Sierra's man. But he is just so, like he's so.
Oh, I know who Nick is.
Okay.
I know Freakalist.
Yeah, no, he's so horny, and like, I just think like, okay, I have a lot of issues with him, but it's mostly the horniness, because he's always bringing up like physical things, like physicality. I also think
he should be on a different show.
He should be on Too Hot to Handle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't really have a problem with him. My problem is that like he's on the wrong show.
I just don't like him.
I think he's lit.
No, I think he's like, he says weird things. He had the fat pimple last night's ep. I didn't like that. Put a patch on it. And then also like,
where's your pimple patch?
Yeah,
there's no way
they have so many. And then like the whole Bella and Sierra thing, like you only started liking Bella when she like put out and kissed you. And then literally the whole like,
anything he ever said about Bella also, was that I thought you saw something. I got so scared.
No, but I hated when he was talking to Bella and he was like, at first it was 80-20. If a man told me it was 80 another girl, 20 me, and then
now we're back to 50-50, I would be like, I'm so okay.
It's also just like, you could have been like, just like, why are you giving me like the percent breakdown? Like, I feel like that's kind of rude. You could have just been like, obviously, you know, like I was like exploring Sierra, and but like after like what happened in the challenge, like I felt like a spark in our connection, and like now I'm like really interested in you again.
This is what I'm
saying. Say that.
Sierra is the only one on this whole show that I've watched articulate her feelings correctly and be like well spoken. No. I'm sure these other girls have it in them. I just haven't seen it.
Yes.
But Sierra, that's why I hate that she's with Nick.
Yes.
Because I don't even hate Nick.
She deserves better.
I think Nick is fine. Whatever, he can stay.
No,
but I hate that he's with Sierra because she is so perfect, beautiful angel, and I have a crush on her.
Yes.
But I have a crush on Shelly more.
No, Shelly. I think Shelly's also really good at articulating her feelings.
I do too, but she hasn't like been in a connection, so we haven't really seen her. Because she just like friend zoned Austin, which is so valid.
Yeah, but like she clocks people well. Like when, I don't know if it was an After Sun or an episode, but she was talking about like Huda or something, and then she like, I think she was talking about Huda crashing out after like the bombshells came in during the challenge, and then she was like, you need to be so for real, like he's not going anywhere. And it's like, clock her, because it's like I get it makes you uncomfortable to see him kissing people.
This is why I couldn't be on this show.
No,
because I get so many weird internal feelings, and then I wouldn't want to say it because I wouldn't want it to be on TV.
You wouldn't want to be bugging.
So, because even when Nick asked like Sierra, which also PMO, why did he ask Sierra like, how did it make you feel that I brought 2 breakfasts?
Yeah,
and then she was just like,
I was gonna bring that
her reaction
up.
was perfect because exactly how I would have felt. Well, she was like, well, obviously it made me feel weird, but she was like, but I don't blame you. And I was like, exactly. Because like, it's human nature to get a little jealous. Huda is making me mad because she's not just acting like it's human nature to get a little jealous. She's acting like this is literally her boyfriend.
She's acting like the bombshell came in and like was malicious.
I also
and
don't like the bombshell.
Amaya,
like, I think Hannah's whatever. I don't really know anything about her. But Amaya annoys me.
Because like Huda is acting like Amaya like came in here and home wrecked, and it's like, no, like that's the whole point of the show. Like, these people just don't know.
And if she did come in and home wreck, she should be mad at her man.
Exactly. It's like, that's
but
not
he literally was like,
fault.
I'm not interested. And they literally kissed during a challenge.
And also the way he kissed her was like the best possible way he could have. Because she was doing like a lot and he was just standing there like kissing her back. And she was just
sitting there pouting.
And then like she proceeded to like call this girl like a bitch multiple times. And it's Sierra, like, you know nothing about
Sierra
her.
And Bella were literally sharing a boyfriend.
Yes, and they were holding hands.
And they were being
like,
so nice and cute. And like when they both went and did the challenge, they cheered for each other. And one person picked Huda's man and one person kissed Huda's man. And she's the whole time sat there like,
and also like this challenge was when Bella like first started like really letting loose and like coming out of her box. And then like literally the first thing they said when they were debriefing, like it was Sierra, and she was like, Bella, like I'm so happy for you, like you ate down. And I'm like, that's your competition.
And she literally
but, like,
just made out with
the
your man right in front of her.
And she was like, and you ate that up. And like
that's why I love Sierra.
And in the fire pit, like when Nick like, obviously he was picking between them two, like they were holding hands, and then like when Ariana was like, so how do you feel that he picked you, Sierra? She was like, well, obviously like happy, but like she was like, at the same time, like I was getting to know Bella and I'm really sad that she's leaving. And I was like, that's really cute. This is it, like this is what I needed.
Also, guys, I want you to comment your opinions because I only know like my 3 friends' opinions and we all kind of have the same ones. And I especially want your opinions if you're a lesbian. Because I think that like the gay people always agree. Like I was talking to my other bisexual friend and she also had a crush on the same 2 girls. And I was like, yes.
No, Shelly's really lit. Like I just want 2, like tonight I need 2 bad men bombshells for Shelly and Sierra. Like I need them.
I agree. I want them together.
Honestly,
like a Sierra guy. Because Shelly's
she kind of gives.
But when she came in, I thought that because I just wanted it to be true. But I was like, oh my God, like she's going to match with Shelly. But then Shelly also keeps saying she's looking for her man. So maybe she's in her man era. Which is annoying.
I don't know if Love Island, like,
would do that.
Like, has rules about that. Like, for, like, the ratio.
I don't know because all the other ones have done it.
What do you mean?
Like they always have like token bisexual girl and then they bring in like a girl.
Oh really?
Yeah. Like
I've like never seen
I've
that.
seen a lot of shows do that.
Oh.
Like Too Hot to Handle did that with Francesca and also the other show Francesca was on did it.
Oh, cause like in my headcanon I'm like maybe they would say no because then if Shelly and Sierra got together like the boys are straight. So then it's like now they just have to go home.
It was like when they brought in a girl in Perfect Match, and I love that girl. I follow her. Her name's Abby. She's really hot and sexy. They brought her in, and she was also bi. So it's like she could match with any of the girls or any of the guys or Francesca. Was like the rule, and then they brought in a man at the same time. So then it would have evened out. Like if they both matched, that guy would have just gone home. And then if she matched with a different girl, then like Francesca could have matched with the dude. So basically Francesca just had double the options, but that's what happens when you're bi. Sorry.
So I feel like maybe
they could have done that.
I feel like maybe because Shelly like she like was open about it. Like everyone knows she's bi, so maybe like production like accounted for this, and they have like extra bombshells
I think that, like,
to like ratio.
Because also like when everyone was talking about the application, obviously I looked down it. Like I heard it was a million questions. I only looked at the very beginning because I was just curious. Yeah, and it asks your sexual orientation. So I wonder.
Yeah, if they're getting ready for it,
if they're
like,
gonna
to
at one point try and do that.
Maybe
because also Shelly, like in her very first thing, said that.
Yeah,
like she was like,
she's just Shelly.
Yeah.
That's why I knew you would like her, because she was like, people are always like, are you bi? Are you blah blah? And she's like, I'm just Shelly. And I was like, Harper would eat this up. Like I literally said that to Ty. And then you texted me and you're like, I love Shelly. And I said, I knew it. I loved her because she was hot. And then that was the first thing she said. And I was like, yeah, but I don't like, see, that's also why I don't like Taylor. And like, I don't know, he's from the South. So like maybe like he's just like not very like well versed in this. But like when they were doing like one of the challenges and they were doing body count, they put Shelly at the top, and then Taylor was like, well, she likes both sides, like she's freaky like that.
This is like what I was gonna say too about my crash out, but since we didn't have so much time, I just piggybacked on your crash out. I have more crash outs because a bunch of like gay icons right now have boyfriends, lesbian icons, well, not lesbian but just queer, but like they are women loving women, and they have boyfriends right now. And my biggest crash out with that is that like they were all perceived as like wild, and now they have a boyfriend and they're like calm and like a lover girl, and it's like reinforcing this exact stereotype of like, if you're bisexual you're just like crazy, and that's literally like what like people in my real life thought like bisexuality was, and so I internalized
they just think you're like freaky and
they just think you're like horny and like you just like want to have sex with anyone, and it's like
just the baddies,
I'm just like still picky, like
no, literally
it's like I can literally date anyone and I've still dated no one,
exactly,
so I'm like clearly that's not it.
No, I don't know, because I swear like
literally the Billie Eilish and JoJo Siwa and Fletcher all have a boyfriend right now, and like JoJo is like acting like she's like, I'm Joelle now, and like she's like saying that, and like Fletcher said that too, like this love like calmed me and like blah 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 blah, and like I feel like so seen by him and like all this stuff, and it's like I'm glad that you're like happy, and also bisexual people exist, or like however you want to label yourself exists, but it just like sucks,
like it's
because it's reinforcing the stereotype,
like it's not even like
it's not about them,
it's not them, no,
it's society's
just
perception
the way
on them.
people are reacting. That's the issue,
that's my problem.
No, because I saw people on TikTok and then I was like, you can't just hate them because they're dating men now, like that's not the problem.
People kept being like and they did it during Pride Month, and I'm like, oh god forbid a girl's bisexual during Pride Month.
No, literally.
Like I was like, that wasn't my problem.
Like no, the problem is the way everyone's like reacting to it and
my
treating
also
it.
Problem is like Fletcher's one of my celebrity crushes. I don't want to see her with anyone. I want to see her with me.
True. See, I was sad about Billy because I was
just
sad about
Billy because she like just now became like lesbian icon.
I just I just love her little throuple with Quen and Odessa.
I agree.
Like I'm just obsessed with them.
I want to see her have a girlfriend just because I think that'd be so lit.
Yeah.
And like there's just not like powerful lesbian, like who am I supposed to look at? Ellen and Portia? Like
Ellen's canceled.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like there's not like a powerful like lesbian like icon, and like all of these ones that I've gathered are like not actually lesbian. They also like
isn't Renee Rapp lesbian?
This is true.
Swear she is.
Well, yeah.
And I'm Chapel
like Renee Rapp and Toa Bird are my couple.
That's mom and
but that's like all we got.
Mom and parent.
Mom and parent. I don't know Toa's T either.
Sorry, Toa. Parent and parent. That's just parents. Let me correct myself. That's just parents.
I agree. Yeah, they're both hot too. They could get it.
Yeah. No.
I love Renee.
Toa like reminds me of like Conan Gray. Like first time I saw Toa, I was like, Conan? And then I was like, no.
Also like when you said that, I thought of Cohen because of the way you said it.
Oh.
And I was like, Cohen, if you're watching, it told Kayla to watch Overcompensating. I've been watching it. So next episode, we're going to talk about it because I want Kayla to watch it.
Yeah.
And if she hasn't, then by that point, I'll have finished it.
Yeah.
I have 2 episodes left.
Yes.
So I'm almost done. And I love it. It's so good. I want to put you on.
I know. He like, he talked a big game about it. His other friend talked a big game about it. Now you're talking a big game about it.
It's really good. It's literally like, it's like Sex Life of College Girls when it was good.
Oh, okay.
Because obviously it fell off.
Yeah.
There's just Renee.
Like, there's just so much like TV going on, because Love Island is like very consuming.
I know. I'm really like, I've talked about this before that I'm a YouTube girl, but I literally like haven't been on YouTube in so long. I'm just watching TV.
It's also like Love Island is really good because it's every day, because when it's like a reality show that's every week, it makes me like care less and less.
Me too.
But since it's every day, I'm like always hooked.
I know. And then also we just watched Ginny and Georgia, but you just started, so we have to talk about that next
we'll talk about that next week, because I rewatched
watching the whole season. I didn't, so you also have to like recap me on things I missed.
I will,
because I don't have time for all that.
No, it's a lot.
But yeah, basically it was like such a crazy busy week because of like my own fault. Like, it's not like I was working, like it was like I was going out.
She was playing.
I was just playing.
Play too hard.
I was playing too hard, and then obviously I would like wake up and feel disgusting, so like I was unmotivated, and then I would just like watch all this TV, and like this week I have to log back in.
Also, guys, when this episode's when it comes out, we'll be graduated. Like, okay, also another crush
comes out during our grad.
Yes. Why do I have 2 finals back to back tomorrow?
Yeah, that's evil.
Yeah, but whatever. I'm YOLOing it.
I know. Also, I think like next week we can record an epi, and then we're gonna have to take like a break.
Yeah, because you're moving out.
Yeah,
and
like we're gonna be too busy.
Yeah,
but we can probably record one before I start moving.
Okay,
like on like Sunday or something.
So, guys,
savor this while you can.
Goodbye for now.
Go back and watch all the old ones.
Yeah, literally, you have time to binge.
Literally, I'm gonna like be like slushy noobs, and our next one's gonna be like goodbye. Like,
no, literally,
titled, like, see you later.
Yeah, podcast canceled.
Yeah, this is the end.
No,
like,
literally,
it's gonna be clickbaity.
Yeah.
So that's all we have for you. Watch Love Island so you can
so you can talk about it with us.
Yeah, because we'll have more to say next week.
Oh yeah,
duh. We're gonna have like 5 more
gonna be juicy. Like Sierra's finding out about how Nick literally made out with Bella right before he made out with her in the photo booth.
I know, which was so gross. He was so gross.
I'm telling you, he's so horny.
I think I'm just used to this with the college boys,
because he does give like really fratty.
I'm just used to them.
You are.
Dang. Okay.
Okay. Also, side note, I think that's also why you hate Jeremiah so much, because you've been a victim of the Jeremiahs. Like, I let it pass because I've never had like fine shit nonchalant, like homie, like really bad. But it's like, I feel like that's why you hate him. Like, I dislike him, but like I let him get away with it.